Honorable Deputy Speaker, I stand here today representative not only of the Inkatha Freedom Party, but also as a very proud woman of South Africa. And I say to you and this House, without evasion, reservation of mental equivocation whatsoever, that we are failing the women of this country. Gender equality, although constitutionally enshrined and supported in terms of Chapter 9 of our Constitution, remains largely untransformed, which clearly evidences, to me, remaining deep-seated social ills and underlying prejudices towards women in the workplace and in general. Behind closed doors, we remain, for all intents and purposes, second-rate citizens. This must change, as it is not only hurting women, but also our country in general. Existing skills shortages in the workplace could be rapidly diminished if gender equality were the norm instead of the expression. Sadly, this is yet to be. Gender activism in South Africa has always been supported by the Inkatha Freedom Party, and in particular by our leader, Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, who recently said that, and I quote, "Long before gender activism was born in South Africa, I recognize that women have a vital role in society that cannot be limited to the home and the family. Women were the backbone of our liberation struggle. They are the backbone of political mobilization and must become the backbone of moral generation. And must become the backbone of moral generation. Women have an unavailable contribution to make to science, the economy, business, politics, medicine, the arts, industry, and every sphere of life. I have always acted on these convictions. During apartheid, as soon as we had limited legislative powers in KwaZulu, I tackled the Code of Zulu law and removed provisions that discriminated against women and considered them minors. Thus, for the first time, Black women were granted property rights. I also impunged the barbaric provision that gave husband the right to administer corporal punishment to his wife. Abuse of women is not a cultural thing. It is pure evil, close quote. Prince Buthelezi enshrines the forward thinking that must begin to take shape in the minds of South African men if we are ever to change the current gender landscape in South Africa. To conclude, the upcoming gender equality bill must also be supported, as it will further promote that ensure gender compliances in the workplace and create a necessary enabling environment for all South Africans to work and prosper. The IFP supports all women in South Africa and will relentlessly continue with its efforts to ensure gender equality. I thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Sikalala.